Okay, this is Beverly, and welcome to my channel. Tonight, it's kind of late, but it's a quick video. Something just made me want to make this sweet potato hummus. I tell you what really made me want to make it. So I'm always trying some new and different healthy vegan organic snacks. And this is one I found at Aldi's in Aldi's Finds. It's pumpkin seed tortilla chips. It's made with pumpkin puree, pumpkin seeds, cinnamon, and nutmeg. When I tasted one of these, I said to myself, I got the perfect hummus to try this with. The sweet potato hummus that I've been wanting to make. So even though I got in here not too late for my daughters, I still had it in me that I want to make this sweet potato hummus. So I've done the part that takes the longest. I've baked the sweet potato and I've roasted this. It called for red pepper, the recipe, but I roasted an orange bell pepper. And I think it'll still serve its purpose. So I'm going to turn my camera towards where I'm working so you can see what I'm doing with my hands. And it's simple ingredients. And I want to make this thing. I want to taste a little bit of it, even though it's supposed to be chilled for about an hour. I'm just going to taste it, and I'm excited. And I hope you enjoy this quick little video. So I'm going to turn this camera down so you can see what I'm doing right here. Make sure you can see. All right, so here I have my baked sweet potato. Okay, so I'm going to take that out. That's going to go in the food processor. And then I have my roasted, look at the juices coming out of this thing. I have my roasted orange bell pepper. And so I'm going to take the seeds out and I'm going to take the skin off. And that also is going to go in the food processor. The other thing that's going to go in the food processor, so I got my whole pepper roasted and my baked sweet potato. 3 tablespoons of fresh squeezed lemon juice, 1 clove of fresh minced garlic, a pinch of cayenne pepper, and a half a teaspoon of ground cumin. Okay, so that's what you see here in this bowl. So I'm going to take all these ingredients, going to put them in the food processor right here. We're going to start with the sweet potato. I didn't bake my sweet potato in foil. I wash them off real good and I put them in the oven and I bake them. That's how I do. Because I'm trying to get away from baking in aluminum foil a lot, because aluminum is, when you use it, when you cook your food in it or with it, the aluminum is getting into your food, and that is not real healthy for you. So I'm getting this sweet potato. This is a very large sweet potato, and the recipe calls for a large sweet potato. So I'm taking it out of the skin here. And I'm putting it in. I want to make sure I get all my potato. Putting it into the food processor here. I think that's all. That's all the sweet potato. All right, now let's push that over there. And now I'm going to pull the skin and take away the seeds. I'm going to pull the skin off of this roasted orange bell pepper. It called for a red one, but I said no. I don't have a red one, but orange will work. It's the same color as the potato. So I'm receiving that. So I'm just taking the skin off, taking the stem off here, pulling all the skin away. Let's turn this over like that. I wish you could smell this roasted pepper. It smells wonderful. So I'm pulling the skin off because we don't want the skin, but we want all that delicious pepper. It actually comes off fairly easy if you've roasted it properly. See, the skin just peels right off of there. And some of you watching probably already know this. So this is really my first time roasting a pepper. So I'm pretty thrilled with myself. All right, now I'm going to open it up like that. And I'm going to scrape these seeds out. Like so, like that. Scrape them out of there. Because we don't necessarily need the seeds. Like that. Get them all. Okay. So now I've got all the seeds out. Alright. Now that I've got all the seeds out, got all the skin off, let me rinse my hands. I'm just going to take a knife and I'm going to kind of slice the pepper up. Make sure I don't have any more skin here on it. I'll kind of slice the pepper. And then I'm going to add that to this sweet potato. This roasted pepper. And in there I'm also going to add the 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. I'm going to add the fresh minced clove of garlic, half a teaspoon of ground cumin, and just a pinch of cayenne pepper. I'm going to put all that in there. Like so, like that. Move all this out of the way. And then I'm going to put my little lid on here for my food processor. I'm going to go over here and pulse it. So it's nice and smooth. Of course, as I'm doing this, I'm going to push it down in there, just so. I wish I could smell this. It smells wonderful. So it looks, smells wonderful. It looks nice and smooth. So I'm going to take this out. It says we're supposed to chill it for an hour. That doesn't keep me from tasting it. So I'm going to take my little spoon here, my spatula rather, and I'm going to just put that right in this glass dish. It smells absolutely wonderful. I don't want to leave any of it, so I'm scraping it. Okay. So there we have it. Here's this sweet potato hummus. Get a closer look at that. It's a sweet potato hummus. Now it's still kind of warm, but I'm sure after overnight, after refrigerated, it'll be nice and cold by tomorrow morning. But I do want to taste it. So I'm going to grab one of my pumpkin seed tortilla chips, made from pureed pumpkin seed, cinnamon, and nutmeg. And I'm going to put it in here like that. And now I am going to taste it. Okay, so here I go, y'all. Absolutely delicious. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Wow. If I were going to add something to this, it may be just a little bit of nutmeg to complement the taste of the nutmeg in these chips. But otherwise, this is sort of a sweet, sour, savory taste. Because you can taste the roasted pepper, you can taste the sweet potatoes, and you taste that little zing of lemon, along with those two spices that are in here. Certainly you can add things to it to please your own taste buds, but I love this just like it is. It is wonderful. So I'm going to cover it up, put it in the fridge, and tomorrow it's going to taste even better because all these seasonings will have gone through. So I got my plastic wrap here, but I just want to get a little bit more because that was good. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. So now all I need is a hot cup of tea, probably some ginger turmeric tea, and then I'll be ready to close my eyes and go to sleep. There we go. Finally made it. Sweet potato hummus. And I got to let you know who I was inspired by. I was inspired by my wonderful cookbook that I've been using, Prevent and Reverse Heart Disease, by Anne Creel Esselton and Jane Esselton. And this book has just been a jewel for me in changing me and my husband's lifestyle, the way we eat. We now eat to live rather than live to eat. Amen. Amen. So thank you for joining me. God bless you. Have a wonderful evening or day whenever you watch this video. Bye-bye.